Welcome to Houston Real Estate Radio. I'm your host, Shannon Register, and every week we bring you news and information you can use on your next real estate transaction. Today we're talking with Chris Hogan. He's from the Dave Ramsey program, and I've also got Keith Hebert here in the studio from Register Real Estate Advisors. He's one of the endorsed local providers through Register Real Estate Advisors. So we're going to be talking with both of them today about Chris Hogan's new book. Before we do, though, I want to give you that call-in number. So if you've got a real estate question, you can give us a call at any time at 844-788-9444. 844-788-9444 to get your real estate questions answered. And if you miss any of today's show, you can catch it online at HoustonRealEstateRadio.com. So welcome to the show, Chris. He's calling in, and you're actually here in Houston today. That's exciting.
Hi, yes, ma'am. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here. Looking forward to meeting all the people here at Houston at the event and the book signing.
So tonight you've got a seminar, and then right now you're heading over to do a book signing of your new book, Retire Inspired. So that's exciting.
It is very exciting. It is definitely an honor to be able to get this information in print and to be able to give people a plan to follow.
Well, Keith Hebert, is one of our agents through Dave Ramsey's endorsed local provider program, and he is going to be heading out to meet you over the book signing because I want my book signed, and then we want to get one signed to give out to one of our lucky listeners. So that'll be fun.
Yes, it will, and it will be an honor, and I look forward to seeing him, and I will gladly sign them.
So, are you taking a larger role now in the ELP program, the Endorsed Local Provider program?
Well, it is definitely going to be a bigger role. My goal is to get out there in the white space and to get people energized on this topic of retirement, to get them to reach out and get with professionals that can help them, whether it's with real estate, investing, or taxes. And I feel like too many people are going it alone, and it's just too dangerous.
Yeah. Well, I really like the name of your book, Retire Inspired. It's not an age, it's a financial number. I love that because it really is. It's a financial number. It's not an age anymore. I love that.
Yes, and you're right. And too many people have thought that age 65 that there's going to be a retirement fairy that just shows up, and that's just not the case. We know this. And so pensions, the days of having money put aside for you by companies, those days are over. So if we don't save money, we're not going to have any to spend. Yeah. And I want people to be able to retire with dignity. I want them to retire with options. I want them to retire inspired. And so I'm excited about this information. I can't wait to get it in people's hands.
Yeah, I think it's awesome, and I can't wait. I actually have a case of books to bring out there for you.
You're going to see him coming and go, oh, no.
Well, I'm honored and privileged. Are you giving to me as a gift, or am I trying to?
No, we're going to be giving you out to our listeners and to our some of our preferred clients. But one of the questions I had is, why is it important for people to start planning for retirement?
Well, it's one of those where if you don't have a plan, I think you can fall for anything. And when you follow a recipe, just like with cooking, you can end up with the result of what you're looking for. I think the same can be said with retirement. Following the right kind of process, understanding the ingredients that are necessary with your savings, your investing, and your mindset, all of those things lead to better. And I think that's what the American people want. They want better for themselves. They want better for their families. And I'm honored and privileged to be able to help them.
Yeah. What are some of the common issues that you're seeing that people have when they do get ready to retire? What are the issues they're having?
Well, there are a lot of issues out there. It's a very complex topic. And as far as, dealing with their 401ks or 403bs and IRAs, what's the best time to structure that and the kind of income to draw off of it? What to do with investing and savings. Is it necessary to continue to have an emergency fund? There are all kinds of things that pop up, and it's a multi-layered type of topic. And so it was hard to try to get one thing out there in an article or just a video. And so the book was definitely necessary to be able to break it up into chapters and walk people through hand in hand.
Yeah, that's pretty important. I had another question about what can people do to start saving and start planning on retirement?
Well, I think the best thing people can do to start is, number one, dream. I want them to think about the things they've always wanted to be able to do for themselves and their family, because I think our dreams are much more of a motivating factor than fear. So start with a dream. The next thing I want them to do is to understand their income. How much money is coming in right now? How much does it take for you to live on your household month to month? Understanding your income will allow you to understand your options and what you need to do next. And then I want to encourage them to get out of debt. I mean, you guys have heard Dave talk about the get out of debt message for many years. For me, I look at debt as a thief. I think it steals from our dreams. It keeps us from doing the things that we love the most for the people we care about the most. And so when you get out of debt, you give yourself a raise. When you give yourself a raise, you give yourself an opportunity to be able to invest in your future.
Yeah, I think there are a lot of people out there who just don't do anything because they aren't sure where to start, or they feel like the little amount they have extra on a biweekly basis when they get their paycheck is so little it's not even worth putting aside. And some people who have credit card debt, they don't want to start saving when they could be paying off credit cards. So what advice would you give them?
Well, Shannon, you're absolutely right. A lot of people are feeling overwhelmed. They feel like it's too late. And that's why, one of the mottos of the book Retire Inspired is that it's never too early to get started and it's never too late to do something. And so for people that have debt, that are battling against credit card debt, I want them to stay focused. Follow the baby steps. I want them to get angry. Attack the debt. Give yourself a raise. Then you can start to move forward to invest properly for retirement.
Yeah, I like it. This book is your retirement wake-up call. I like that. Who do you want to read this book? What age group? I mean, is this a book for 25-year-olds, or is this only a book for baby boomers? Who needs to be reading the book? Or is it everybody?
Well, when I sat down and really started looking and focusing on the book, the one thing popped in my head. It's for anybody at any age and any stage, regardless of their age and the stage in their life, whether they're in their 20s or their 50s or 60s. I think there are things we can do each day to help ourselves get better. And so that's what I want for people. I want people to get better by understanding their options and making the right choices.
Very good. All right. Well, at the Dave Ramsey program, I know you guys have made a few changes, a few adjustments with your endorsed local provider program, and you're taking on more responsibilities with that. Any changes that consumers will see when they use an ELP?
No, I think you're still going to continue to see the ELP program continue to be the top-notch service, an opportunity to be able to call and talk to true professionals that have the heart of a teacher. And when we say heart of a teacher, we mean someone that's there to help, not trying to just sell you some stuff. And so the ELP program is going to continue to grow. And I think it's going to get better and better as we go. And so for people out there, if you have questions, reach out and find an ELP. Have an open and honest conversation so you can get the right information.
Chris, our ELPs will be getting these books from our ELP agents at Register Real Estate Advisors. But for someone out there listening, how could they find the book?
Well, they can find the book at several locations. You can go to DaveRamsey.com. You can go to my website, ChrisHogan360.com, or you can go to RetireInspiredBook.com. The book is available in all major bookstores and also online at Amazon. And so I just want to encourage people to reach out, get the information, empower yourself so you can make an improvement for your family.
All right, very good. Well, we appreciate you calling in. I'm glad you're here in Houston doing a seminar. I know there's going to be a lot of people there, and I know Keith is going to be there. He's excited about it.
Yeah, I'm real excited. Are you doing the seminar across the country?
We are. We've been traveling around. We've got this stop here in Houston. Then we're going to be hitting San Antonio, then Phoenix, and then on to L.A., and then Sacramento. So we've done several stops already. So we're just running around talking to people, giving people information about the book.
Well, I look forward to seeing you this evening, and this afternoon at the book signing.
Well, thank you, sir. I look forward to seeing you.
Okay.
All right, thanks. We appreciate it, Chris. Chris Hogan wrote the book, Retire Inspired. It's out now. It's not an age, it's a financial number. So check it out. Lots of information for you. And if you have any real estate questions, you can always give us a call here at the show at 844-788-9444. Keith and the other agents from Register Real Estate Advisors are available to answer your questions. We'll be back right after a word from our sponsors here on Houston Real Estate Radio.